Hi, I'm doing this video to answer a question that I get a lot as a freelance model is why don't I join an agency? Like, why don't I want to get signed by anyone or by multiple places? One, I like to have control of the way I look and the way that I'm being presented, and I don't agree with the way that most people in the fashion industry present people, and I don't want to go about things in that way. Two, I don't like neutral conservative looks. I like to be bold, I like to be alternative, edgy, dark, heavy, as far as my makeup and hair look goes, and I don't want anyone to try and change that or take that away from me and tell me that it's not something that I can do or anything, because there's so many different limitations on society. I don't want my look to be one of them, especially in an industry like modeling. Modeling is something that I do as a mode of self-expression. It's something that I do because I genuinely enjoy doing it. It's not something that I ever want to feel like I absolutely have to do. So I don't want to face that pressure because I get enough of that from life in general, and I don't want that to be, a thing that I do for work. Two, I like being in control of what I wear. I don't want anybody trying to make me wear something that I don't feel comfortable in. Because if I don't feel comfortable, then there's no reason for me to be there. There's no reason for me to shoot because that's going to show on camera, and, it's just not even worth it at that point. So that's one reason. Well, that's like another reason. I think I'm at 3. So 3, I don't like how agencies pressure people to be a certain size. I'm pretty small as it is, and I've been low weight, fairly underweight the majority of my life, and I don't want anyone telling me that I need to lose weight or that I need a smaller this or a smaller that or whatever, and be serious about it, because I just don't. The other reason is I don't quite fit the agency standards. I don't really fit most agency standards, and I'm not trying to deal with anyone telling me that, because, I already know it. And I don't want anyone trying to tell me that I need to lose weight, or I need to starve myself, or go on a strict diet, or exercise, or whatever. I don't want to deal with that at all. So, yeah, I don't want to, change anything. I don't want to do anything to permanently change anything about my body to try and fit in with an agency. And I don't want some makeup artist doing my makeup in a way that I don't like it to be done, and, have it, kind of feel icky. I don't like that. 2, makeup artists don't really... Most makeup artists and hairstylists don't really know how to work with dark skin and African American hair, and I'm not trying to really deal with that. Most makeup artists don't really have my foundation tone, or they use the wrong tone, so it's either too dark or too pale, or it's too brown or too red or too orange or too whatever, and it just doesn't fit me. Most hairstylists don't know how to work with black hair, and oftentimes it ends up looking a hot mess, and I'm not trying to deal with that. I don't want anyone to shave my head, because I spent a lot of time growing it out to the point that it is now, from when it was really short. I don't want anyone to shave my head. 2, I don't want to be forced to grow out my sides, because I like them shaved. I feel better this way, and I don't want to have to change that. I don't want to have to wear wigs. I don't want to have to... I don't want to have to do anything that I don't really want to do in order to try and fit in, because I'm not going to really be happy. I'm not okay with, even when you're at an agency, it doesn't necessarily cut out the exploitation in the industry. There still is a lot of things that go on in the modeling industry that are just unjust, and manipulative, and I just don't want to be exposed to that sort of lifestyle or those kind of people or anything. I just don't want any of that. So I really just like being freelance. I really just like having more control of my career. I really like being an alternative model. I really like being an alternative person. I don't want to change that, and I don't want to surround myself by those kind of people. You know, like it's kind of snobby, and I don't function in those environments, and I just don't want to. So, yeah. Another thing that people keep saying to me, and I'm kind of relieved that the show is like kind of canceled now. It's like, oh, you should join the next top model. No, I don't want to. I don't like reality TVs, and that kind of ties into what I don't like about agencies. And I don't dislike Tyra as a person. I don't have any personal problem with her. I don't agree with everything she says about modeling, and it doesn't entirely relate to me as a freelance model or as a goth model. And I don't want to be bothered with that. So now the show is kind of like getting canceled and not continuing, I don't have to worry about people saying that to me anymore, and that is kind of a relief. So, yeah, in a roundabout way, I just don't want to join the agency. I don't want to lose control of the way I look, and I don't want to conform to normal agency standards and beauty standards or anything. So, yeah, that's it. Other freelance models, especially freelance alternative models, can agree with me or post below, and you can find that out yourself. So yeah, that's just like the way I am, and that's not something that I'm gonna budge on or change or anything. I just don't want to be bothered with it. So yeah, like, I don't want to join an agency, so get over it. If you want to join an agency, great. If you're not a model, but you do other things, and just focus on those other things that don't have anything to do with modeling. And I don't really take unsolicited advice from strangers, especially people who don't know what they're talking about outside of the industry, and I don't really care for it. So yeah, that is why I don't want to join the agency, and kind of one reason why I don't tell people that I model, because I don't want people, oh, you should join an agency, or oh, Tyra said, and oh, you should be on America's Next Top Model, or you should do this, or you should do that. I just don't. So unless I'm working with you and we're working on a project, or you found me on my Model Mayhem or Facebook or Instagram or some other type of social media platform, and you found out I'm a model that way, or we're close friends and we know each other in life, then you know that I model. But I don't really tell people that I model. Usually when people ask, I say no, and that is the reason why. So that is a twofer. One is why I don't want to join an agency, and two is why I don't tell people that I model. And there you go. Bye.